Hello, it's Big Soprano, and we're gonna go way back to 2017. Before I moved into my old house, we were staying at my grandparents' temporarily. It was honestly a really fun time. Spending time with family, playing video games. It was honestly fun. I used to play GTA Online on the PS3 every day in my room. And while playing, I couldn't help but think, what is the point of playing this game? Like, you're making all this money in the game, but like, what's the point of it in real life? Like, how does this affect you in any way in real life? And I started to question myself, like, are video games a good part of my time? Anyways, I used to play GTA on the PS3 every day in my room. And Splatoon 2 released, and my dad bought me it instead of being a deadbeat, which was actually pretty cool. I had a lot of fun playing the global test fire that they had before that. And my grandparents had a pool, and it was fun. I was jumping in the pool like at least like once a week or anything. It was fun. And my uncle showed me Neo Cicierega, and it was funny for the time. I don't think it's really funny now. I was like looking at his Wikipedia a few years ago, and I was like, wow, this is really inspirational. And I walk in to my mom and my cousin talking. And you wanna know what they're talking about? They're talking about how I was conceived on accident, which is pretty crazy. My mom straight up just told me I was conceived on accident, like it wasn't on purpose. So yeah, that stuck with me for a bit. I was wondering like how things would be if I didn't exist. Maybe my family would be less poor. Maybe my mom would be less stressed. And maybe my dad wouldn't have left. But it's not like he left because of me, but like, maybe if there's only 2 kids, he wouldn't have left. I don't know. I feel like he would have left either way. He's a piece of shit, honestly. But yeah. Fast forward to after I left my grandparents' house, we moved into my old house, and boy, wasn't it an experience. I moved out in 2023, and the house has been destroyed for a year now. So it's kind of crazy going back to that house and seeing just an empty pit there. In the backyard, we buried a lot of animals, but it doesn't seem like the people dug that up, thankfully, so their graves could be respected. I'm not sure if the cross is still there or not, but we put a cross where their graves are. We had a few animals die on us. I remember one kitten died in my room because it was poisoned, and I didn't know at the time. It was honestly traumatizing for me. But in my old house, I got stolen from countless times, from my brother, from some homeless guy, another homeless guy, and another homeless guy, because my mom let 3 homeless live there in total. She thought she was being a good person, but all they did was steal from us and use us. They were all pieces of shit, and are probably the worst people I've ever met in my entire life. Fuck them, honestly. They really stole from my own mother. Like, how can you steal from my own fucking mother? It's just bullshit. She was trying to be nice, and they just steal? What pieces of shit? And I remember one of them, like, I accidentally, I used to, throw this game around. I forgot what game it was, and the packaging got a little damaged, and one of them threatened to fucking beat me up over it. Like, wow. I wish I had a knife or something as self-defense in case things escalated, but I didn't at the time, so I was kind of powerless. I was just like, okay, I won't do it again. I wasn't trying to pussy out, it's just I had no fucking choice. What fucking pieces of shit, honestly. I got into countless fights there with my older brother, because he's a big piece of shit. He tried, stealing my TV one time. He's a fucking big asshole. And I've been arrested 3 times there. And most of it was for no reason. But one time I did fuck up. But let's not talk about it. But, calling the police on your own son when he hasn't done anything wrong is just fucking shameful. I got traumatized for no fucking reason. Just teach me a lesson? What type of fucking old school parenting is that? That fucking pisses me off still. But honestly, I made the most memories there. My friend used to come over and make me excellent beats. Well, they weren't even excellent. He would save all the good ones for himself. When he's making a beat for me, it would be absolute shit. except for one time. He made a song that was so perfect. It's still the most listened to song that I have in my discography. So yeah, he would make beats, he would borrow my mic, and he would only make me shitty beats. He would half-ass the fucking beats, give me a shit beat. Meanwhile, he gets all the good beats. That he even put one of the beats on his album, and I'm in the background of it. I'm going like, like, you know, like an ad-lib. That was in the song. But yeah, I feel like he was using me just for my FL Studio, just for my mic, because I had a really good mic. It was just a Blue Yeti, but to them, that was like the most perfect mic to ever exist. But yeah, he just gave me shitty beats instead of good ones. Like, I know producing is hard, but man, I wouldn't say, oh, this one's for you, and shit out a complete horrible beat, you know? Yeah, but now we live too far away, and I'd love to, you know, work with him again, but we're too far away, and he's honestly a piece of shit. He kept dissing my music, saying I ruined his beats, and he even said the music video was shit because there wasn't, like, a story. Like, dude, have you never watched any music video in the world? They don't have fucking stories. Unless it's, like, Kendrick Lamar or something. But even then, he's just dancing or something. Right? What music video has a story? I know some do. There are many that do. But not all of them. Why would you, like, generalize it like that and shit on me for not having the exact type of music video you like? Like, he's honestly... Like, I honestly do not like him as a person. I texted him the other day asking if he had a price for his beats, what would it be? And he's left me undelivered for a day straight. And right now, as I'm recording this video, he's online on fucking Discord, and he's been ignoring my messages on Discord too. So yeah, I just genuinely don't like him. But at least I got famous on Twitter in that house in 2018. I wish I could go back to that. But honestly, I don't know if I want to be involved in the Mario community. I mean, I guess my videos are reaching out to Twitter users, which is awesome, by the way. But like, at least it's not like 12-year-olds, because I was like 13 at the time I blew up. So I don't want to be popular in front of like 13-year-olds, you know? Like, I'd rather have people my own age enjoying what I do and all that. But yeah, I could smoke weed inside that house, which was pretty awesome, because it was an old, beat-up, shitty house. It was like the worst house I've ever lived in, but I've had the most bad memories and good memories. Like, smoking weed in 2022 is probably my peak happiness, which, it's sadly true. It was really fun playing video games, listening to music, while smoking weed. And it was even better that I could do that inside. But yeah, I'm kind of ashamed to say that was my peak happiness. Maybe I was happier when I was famous on Twitter. But like in recent times, 2022, that was my peak happiness. I used to be very passionate for weed, but now weed just gives me psychosis. Also, comment down below if you saw the Skibbity Flight reacts in the video.